It was supposed to be a simple Christmas. My mom insisted this year would be about family, not money. She told all of us, no big presents, just small thoughtful gifts to keep things fair. I didn't question it. Times were tough for everyone. But when I saw my sister's kids tearing open boxes of brand new iPhones while my son unwrapped a $5 puzzle, something in me snapped. It wasn't about the gifts anymore, it was about the lie. That Christmas morning changed how I saw my family forever. A few weeks before Christmas, my mom gathered us all for a family dinner. Between bites of mashed potatoes, she made her grand announcement. This year, no expensive gifts, she said. Just something small for each person, maybe under $20. We'll focus on being together instead of buying things. I actually felt relieved. Money was tight after some unexpected bills, and it took the pressure off. My sister, Rachel, nodded in agreement, smiling that fake sweet smile she always uses when she's already planning something else entirely. I spent hours finding small, meaningful presents. A custom keychain for my mom, a handmade mug for Rachel, and little books for her kids, things that said, "I care," even if they weren't flashy. My son, Ethan, was excited to see Grandma and cousins. He didn't care about gifts. But I should have known better. Rachel's never played by the same rules as the rest of us, and Mom's fairness usually only applied to me. The house smelled like cinnamon rolls and pine needles when we arrived. The tree sparkled, music played softly, and for a moment, it felt perfect. Ethan handed out the gifts, giggling with excitement. Mom smiled warmly, pretending this was her simple Christmas dream come true. Then Rachel's kids tore open their gifts. Shiny iPhones. Brand new AirPods. Matching cases. My jaw dropped. Rachel grinned. Mom said she wanted to surprise them. Aren't they adorable? Ethan looked up at me, confused. Mom, why didn't Grandma get me a big gift too? I forced a smile and said, because Christmas isn't about stuff, sweetheart. But my voice cracked. When I opened my own gift from Mom, a pair of dollar store slippers, I felt something inside me shatter. Rachel's kids were dancing around, showing off their phones, while my son quietly tried to enjoy his puzzle. Mom avoided eye contact. That wasn't a mistake. It was a choice. We finished lunch in awkward silence. Rachel bragged about how her kids deserved nice things because they work so hard in school. I stayed quiet, but my mind was spinning. When it was time to leave, Mom hugged me like nothing happened. I hope you liked your slippers, she said softly. I smiled politely, then walked out the door. Ethan didn't say a word in the car. When we got home, he finally asked, "Does Grandma not like me?" That question broke me. I realized this wasn't about one Christmas, it was years of favoritism, brushed off as accidents. So, I decided I wouldn't just let it go this time. I was done being the quiet daughter. The next day, I called Mom. Next Christmas, don't worry about buying for us, I said calmly. We'll do our own thing. She sounded surprised but brushed it off. Oh honey, don't be silly. We're family. But I meant it. I had something else planned, something that would finally make her see what she'd done. For the next 11 months, I didn't mention Christmas once. When December came, I invited everyone to my house. I told Mom I wanted to make up for last year and host something special. She was thrilled. I bought simple decorations, cooked everything myself, and made sure every detail felt warm and inviting. But this time, I decided to show them what fairness actually looked like. Every person had a gift under the tree, identical plain boxes. Inside each one? A handwritten note saying, "This year, everyone gets something equal." Rachel's kids opened theirs first, confused. No iPhones this time, just the note, a handmade ornament, and a photo of us from a past Christmas where we'd all been smiling, back when things were still fair. Mom looked uncomfortable. Rachel forced a laugh. Wow, you really took the small gifts thing to heart, she said sarcastically. I smiled. Just keeping the tradition alive. Then I announced, Ethan and I will be leaving early tonight. We've got plans with some friends. We decided Christmas should be about the people who make you feel loved. Mom's face went pale. Rachel said nothing. That night, my phone blew up with texts. Mom apologized, saying she didn't realize how much last year had hurt us. I didn't reply. Some lessons have to sting before they sink in. The next morning, I woke up feeling lighter. Ethan ran into my room, still in his pajamas, smiling from ear to ear. Mom, that was the best Christmas ever, he said. It wasn't because of the gifts. It was because we'd taken back our peace. For years, I let my mom's favoritism eat away at me. I thought keeping quiet meant keeping the family together. But all it did was teach her that my feelings didn't matter. Rachel eventually called too. She tried to downplay it. Mom didn't mean it that way, you know. I told her, intent doesn't erase impact. And for once, she had no comeback. Weeks later, Mom sent a long message saying she wanted to start fresh. I told her I was open to it, if she could treat Ethan and me the same as Rachel's family. She hesitated but agreed. Since then, things have changed. Slowly. She's careful now. She even bought Ethan a thoughtful birthday gift without comparing it to Rachel's kids. Forgiveness isn't about pretending it never happened, it's about refusing to carry the weight anymore. That Christmas taught me that family doesn't mean blind loyalty. Sometimes it means setting boundaries and reminding people what love should really look like. And honestly, watching Rachel's shocked face when she opened that plain box was the best gift I've ever given myself. In the end, the biggest gift I got wasn't wrapped, it was peace. I learned that standing up for yourself doesn't make you ungrateful, it makes you honest. Family drama might hurt, but silence hurts more. So if you've ever been treated unfairly, remember, you don't have to accept it to keep the peace.